Keeping our eyes on the stars, NASA has discovered a planet 137 light-years away that could potentially support life. This extraordinary planet, bigger than Earth with a 19-day year, may have liquid water on its surface. Known as a SuperEarth, this discovery offers new insights into the universe and the possibility of life beyond our planet. If TOI 715b is what scientists call a SuperEarth, it's bigger than our planet but smaller than gas giants like Jupiter and Saturn. These planets are rocky and solid, unlike gas giants that have thick atmospheres with no clear boundary between their surfaces and skies. Super-Earths are quite common in the galaxy. They can form around various types of stars and in different parts of space. This particular super-Earth orbits a star known as a red dwarf. Red dwarfs are the most widespread stars in the galaxy. They're smaller and cooler than our sun. Because of this, planets like TOI 715b need to orbit closer to their stars to get enough heat and light. If TOI 715b, for instance, completes a full orbit around its star in just 19 days, much faster than Mercury, the closest planet to our sun, the star TOI 715b orbits is smaller and cooler than our sun, making its habitable zone closer in. This zone is where the temperature is just right for liquid water to exist on a planet's surface. TOI 715b is about 1.5 times wider than Earth. This size and its position in the habitable zone make scientists think it could potentially support life similar to what we find on Earth. But how do we know it's a super-Earth and not a gas giant? And how do we know it might be habitable and not too hot or too cold? Scientists discovered TOI 715b using various methods. They observed how the planet affects its star's light or how it moves around it. This helps them determine its size and orbit. Comparing the size of TOI 715b with Earth, it's clear it's much larger. The star it orbits, however, is much smaller than our sun. This setup means the habitable zone around TOI 715b star is narrower and closer in comparison to our own solar system. Studying planets like TOI 715b helps scientists learn more about how planets form and what conditions might be necessary for life elsewhere in the universe. While TOI 715b is promising, there's still much to learn. Future studies might reveal more about its atmosphere and surface conditions, giving us a better idea of its potential habitability. TOI 715b was discovered by NASA's Tess mission, short for Transiting Exoplanet Survey Satellite. Tess is a space telescope designed to find planets orbiting distant stars, known as exoplanets. It uses a method called the transit method. This technique detects when a planet passes in front of a star, causing a small dip in the star's brightness. By measuring the size and duration of these dips, scientists can estimate the size and orbit of the planet. The shorter the time a planet takes to orbit its star, the more frequently it transits, providing scientists with more opportunities to study it. However, the transit method alone cannot reveal everything about a planet, such as its mass, density, composition, or atmosphere. Additional methods are required, like the radial velocity method and spectroscopy. The radial velocity method detects the gravitational pull of a planet on its star, causing the star to wobble slightly. Spectroscopy analyzes the light from both the star and its planet, revealing their chemical makeup. To inspect TOI 715b and its potential companion, scientists will employ instruments like the James Webb Space Telescope, JWST. Launched on December 25, 2021, JWST can observe in the infrared spectrum, which is invisible to the human eye. This capability allows it to uncover secrets about stars and planets, including their atmospheres. JWST can search for molecules like water, oxygen, and methane that may indicate the presence of life. TOI 715b is considered potentially habitable due to its characteristics that could support life. Its habitability depends on factors such as its distance from its star, the type of star it orbits, and whether it has an atmosphere capable of sustaining life-sustaining molecules. TOI 715b holds potential as a habitable planet because it orbits within its star's habitable zone, suggesting it could have liquid water. However, habitability is influenced by numerous factors, including the planet's mass, density, composition, atmosphere, magnetic field, and history. For instance, if TOI 715b is too massive, it might have a thick atmosphere that could trap excessive heat, leading to a runaway greenhouse effect similar to Venus. A dense planet could have a dry, barren surface like Mars. Without an atmosphere, it would lack protection from radiation and temperature fluctuations, much like Mercury. An absence of a magnetic field means the planet would be vulnerable to stellar winds, which could strip away its atmosphere, akin to Mars. Determining TOI 715b habitability requires extensive measurements of its mass, density, composition, atmosphere, magnetic field, and history compared to Earth and other planets. This complex task involves numerous observations, calculations, and relies on many assumptions and uncertainties. One challenge in exploring TOI 715b is its orbit around a red dwarf star. Red dwarfs, though long-lived, are known for their high activity and variability. They can produce flares, spots, and cycles that affect the star's brightness and radiation. These variations can lead to temperature and weather changes on the planet, potentially damaging its atmosphere and surface. The planet's atmosphere could be periodically stripped away by intense stellar winds, making long-term habitability uncertain. Despite these challenges, exploring TOI 715b presents significant opportunities. It is relatively close to Earth at a distance of 137 light-years. This proximity is advantageous for observation and communication compared to many other exoplanets located thousands or tens of thousands of light-years away. The closer distance allows for more precise and detailed studies, enabling quicker data collection and transmission. If TOI 715b proves to be habitable, it opens fascinating possibilities for understanding life beyond Earth. Scientists are eager to discover what life might look like on such a planet. SuperEarths like TOI 715b could host life forms adapted to different conditions than those on Earth. These planets might be more common in the galaxy than previously thought, offering numerous targets for future exploration. NASA's future missions aim to address these questions by focusing on more detailed observations of TOI 715b and similar exoplanets. Advanced telescopes and instruments will help determine the planet's atmospheric composition, surface conditions, and potential for life. These missions will also explore the feasibility of communication with potential life forms and assess the broader habitability of super-Earths within our galaxy. The exploration of TOI 715b and other exoplanets not only enhances our understanding of planetary systems, but also brings us closer to answering fundamental questions about the existence and diversity of life in the universe. Through careful observation and analysis, scientists hope to unlock the secrets of these far worlds and their potential to host life. That's all for this video.